London. Here tonight, Brentford Fountain Leisure Centre presents 3 5-minute rounds of professional action in the light heavyweight division. This bout sponsored by Industry UK and is your co-main event of the evening. And now presenting your fighter in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet tall and a professional record, 2 wins, 3 defeats, representing Chi MMA all the way from Moss, Norway. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Kristian Lapsley. And his opponent fighting across the cage in the red corner at 6 feet 1 inch tall. He has a professional record, 3 wins against 6 defeats, representing Team Titan from Windsor, England by way of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Pelu, the Nigerian Diamond Adetola. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Rich Mitchell.
Co-main event of the evening here. Professional light heavyweight action about to get underway. Kristian Lapsley in the black and yellow shorts taking on Pelu Adetola in the white Jacko shorts. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me Dean Midhat. And Dean, understands you know a bit about Pelu Adetola from Team Titan.
Such an exciting and talented fighter, great striking, power in any punch and kick. It's really exciting to watch. Double leg attempt, oh my goodness, double leg attempt there from Lapsley, and he gets it. I was just about to say, I was just about to say, I mean, Adetola has got some great takedown defense, but he's caught slipping there, and he finds Lapsley on top. And Lapsley's got some very dominant downward pressure when on top. He often look for the crucifix position from the top, and looks to smother his opponent and wear them down and ground them out.
Good work from Adetola here to hustle his way back to the cage. He's going to use that cage rule to just inch his way back up. It really was an excellent shot from Kristian Lapsley. Certainly giving Adetola something to think about for the rest of this fight, Dean, now as well.
And that's the thing, Lapsley's got a good chin, but he doesn't want it tested from a man like Pelu Adetola. I mean, he has got some power, so that's why he's initiating the takedown game here, looking to grapple.
Yeah, Adetola, no stranger to wrestling, I'm sure, down there with the guys at Team Titan. See Brad Pickett in his corner there. A lot of good wrestlers over at Titan.
Yeah, Ashley Grimshaw, Brad Pickett there over in his corner. With people like that, that's got to give you just a huge amount of confidence. But again, the shot, the outside grab, he turns the corner, forces that underhook onto the hips, and he turns into the leg that he's blocking to obtain that takedown.
Yeah, a long way away from the cage now for Adetola as well. Adetola just using that wrist control. Regains full guard.
Lapsley now needs to posture up, do some damage. Got to be careful of this guillotine here. I mean, excuse me, triangle.
Yeah, Adetola using the wrist control, throwing the legs up there. Might use it to stand up. Great work from Adetola.
Adetola working the whizzer. He's forcing the head away to gain that space and gets it. Lapsley's now got to start checking those kicks. Use strikes to disguise this takedown. And this is what Adetola's good at. Uses distance.
Wow. Beautiful fake shot from Lapsley and then threw a big uppercut. But then ends up on his back later on from Adetola, and now desperate for that single leg. Adetola's stuffing the head well there. Yeah, I was just going to say that Lapsley was getting a bit predictable, and he faked a shot and threw a massive uppercut, so credit to him for mixing it up.
This is what Adetola will do, uses distance and footwork to draw his opponent in and hurt them, deliver a barrage of strikes for the win.
Lapsley grimacing from that low kick then. He's not enjoying those at all, Dean. You can see the bruising above the knee already.
Adetola went for the inside there. Again, stuff in the head. He's got to force that head all the way to the ground if he wants to kick out of this position. Difficult against the cage. He's going to try, oh, he leave the head around. Oh, elbow, that was thunderous elbow. Could hear that from here. Single leg here from Lapsley. He's going to try and get his leg on the outside of Adetola's. Circle around, run the pipe, and then bow on the top of the leg of Adetola.
Sucks his man out, does Lapsley, for another takedown.
Again with the intense pressure, and he transfers that from the takedowns to his ground game. He's constantly working, constantly shutting you off on the ground. Adetola now working to his feet. He's got to fire that left arm around, though, to stop his back getting taken.
And that round is in the bag. Back and forth action. You can see Lapsley, as he returns to his corner, visibly limping. He's got a lot of trauma to his shin by the looks of it. He's got bruising above his knee as well. I think if you're in the corner of Pelu Adetola, first thing I'm saying, Dean, is just hit those low kicks again.
Yeah, he's got to set the strikes up, keep his hips back, finish with the low kicks. To be very careful with throwing kicks, because I mean, if you leave your leg out there, you've only got one base, which is your other leg.
Good point.
But it is possible. But Pelu has got to use his footwork and keep his hips low, and a more of a squatted stance. We can sprawl really easily and hard.
Yeah, good point, Dean. You know, clearly hurt to the legs is Lapsley, but as you say, you don't want to be also giving the Norwegian the leg, because the takedowns he's shown have been very high level. Chopping little inside low kick from Adetola. Oh yeah, there's a hard low kick there.
There's a smart play from Lapsley before faking the shot, coming up the uppercut. He needs to start, wait, head kick. He needs to start mixing up these strikes here. He's got to really start to convince Adetola that that takedown's not coming.
Oh, low kick. Serious damage, goes to it again. That's a desperation shot this time. Adetola should back off and let his man up. Yeah, looks to his corner and then beckons his opponent up. Goes for the low kick. If that one hit, that could have been all she wrote. Like you mentioned, Odin needs to... Oh, he's hit the uppercut on our blind side. I saw the sweat fly in the air, so I assume it landed.
Oh, this is going to take its toll now. Pelu, there we go. It needs to work the head, circle off. As soon as he plants weight on that front foot, he's got to fire that leg kick. Turning back kick here. Rear hand from Lapsley. He's really mixing up these strikes. He understands that he's got to disguise the takedown.
I'd like to see, as you mentioned, Adetola go for the strikes and then finish on the low kick. Go for the 1-2 and then finish low. He's either doing one or the other at the moment. He's either leading with the kick or he's leading with the punches.
And you've got to think, though, when you hit somebody and they have to cover up their head, their hands are up to their head and their weight is down because they're trying to absorb the power, and their front leg is usually quite heavy. So it'd be easy to throw that kick off after those combinations to the head.
Yeah, Adetola a little bit greedy with the kicks, but he's landed some heavy, heavy blows this round.
Adetola now working this defense. And what he's doing here, secretly, he's resting. You can see he's breathing. He's sinking his butt down into the cage. He's resting. He's conserving energy. He's being very economical.
Leg kicks is the scream from the crowd.
It's so amazing to have such an educated crowd. They actually understand what was working for Adetola, and they want him to throw it again. Adetola could even fake that kick to the lead leg, kind of almost half skip, and then kick the rear leg. If Lapsley keeps... Oh, turning wheel kick.
Lapsley's very agile individual, isn't he?
Such a big guy, yeah.
Yeah, really is.
Oh, low blow.
Accidental low blow there. Crowd not happy. Definitely accidental there.
Adetola looks like he's hurt. He's wincing here. Hopefully he can continue. Medics in to check the situation.
He's got 5 minutes to recover from this. I'm sure we'll see him back again.
You could argue the two were fighting hard for this takedown, and indeed Adetola was defending, but the most laboured from the sweat, from the heavy breathing before the groin shot was Adetola, so this could be beneficial in his part.
Yeah, definitely. I think, I mean, Adetola, especially in that first round, had to fight back to his feet on a number of occasions, didn't he? A lot of defensive wrestling, which can take it out of you. Referee Rich Mitchell discussing with the corner now.
See, Adetola's actively trying to recover. You can tell that really hurt him. He's not just trying to kind of buy time here and stall. He's actually trying to recover, so he's got a fair advantage again, an even playing field in this fight.
Referee just having a word with Lapsley.
Adetola would get up to 5 minutes to recover here. It looks like he's on the way to recovery. Gives the nod to the referee. Yeah, he just said he's all right. Yep, warrior. Despite such a hard knock like that, he's going to come back and put it on the line. Excellent work.
This one's back underway.
Some nice striking there from Lapsley. He's looking for a way in. Just to throw these combinations and keep them coming, move that head. And as soon as Adetola commits, he's got to drop down. There we go. Nice, gets it. Adetola straight back to the cage using the elevator hook.
That is some technique to make it look so easy to take down a man of that size. You know, it's a lot harder than it looks. That was fantastic work from Lapsley there.
That's just hours in the gym. I mean, an example of this is from Legato from the Gracie Baja. He came down to teach us and he said, oh, my girlfriend asked me if I wanted a drink of water, and I didn't get up like a normal person. I did the Gracie stand-up, and it's natural to me now. And it applies here to Lapsley, because he's done this so many times. Yeah. It just becomes natural.
Oh, big head kick. Rocks Adetola, and he's trying to pour it on. Referee Rich Mitchell taking a close look here.
So Adetola's trying to separate here, but he needs to recover. He needs to initiate a clinch. He's out on his feet, he's wobbly.
Wow, survival instincts from Pelu Adetola.
This is perfect. Excellent work from Adetola. This is exactly what he needs to do. Get the double underhooks and recover in this position and separate when he's ready.
Yeah, fantastic work. You know, it's the boxer's equivalent of the clinch, but the referee's not going to split you up. Fantastic work from Adetola there, just to close the distance, get that clinch, and just stop Lapsley from being able to put on any more offense. Wow, that head kick came out of nowhere. He really has got a change of pace. Kristian Lapsley.
Oh! That was the right hand literally on the bell. Wow.
Call him Zach Morris, saved by the bell. What a round of action. Both fighters had their moments. Both looked close to a finish. There was a groin shot, there was takedowns, there was low kicks. This one has got it all. And light heavyweight, it's not a division that you see very often in the UK scene. You know, there's not a lot of fighters out there. He looks very uneasy. Lapsley now
looking
on his
at his
leg.
foot, man. I think that might, was that the foot that he kicked? He kicked him in the face with, look at his shin, his left shin. Oh my God.
His left shin looks horrific.
That is blown up. I mean, that is something.
The problem he's got is he was checking, you know, he's using that to check the low kicks, which hurt him, but now his shin's absolutely bashed up as well. So in defending the low kick, I mean, that looks horrific. The swelling on his shin, I'm not sure if the viewers at home can see.
Trying to just get a look at his right foot there. It looked like he caught Adetola in the face with that foot in that head kick.
Oh, nicely, Adetola. I want to say nice, almost nasty, but like little stamping kick to the shin. Yeah, he's doing little knots to the shin now. Oh, wow. The corner's picked up on that. And you've got to say, this is the fight game, and it's very good work from Adetola. He's noticed that injury, and he's just going to it now. He's not throwing the full leg kicks. He's just doing little chops on the shin now.
Yeah, he's staying light on his feet. He wants to be able to get out of there when Lapsley fires the counter. Whether that be the uppercut, straight punches, the hooks. He's simply got to create that distance. Oh. Big punches from Pelu. He's looking for that way in, moving his head off that center line, just waiting for that kick to come out.
Oh, big shot in, goes around, takes the back. Not looking to get the hooks in at the moment. There's a big gap there, Dean.
Yeah. Adetola's got to get to that cage. Then he's got to start to defend these hands. He's got to be heavy, force his hip forward. Almost like he wants to fire a bullet out of his hips and then turn into Lapsley, create the distance. He can manage it, which is potentially viable within the sweat here. He can throw his right arm over the head and in front of Lapsley to turn in this position. But I mean, Lapsley's got a grip. Look at that.
Yeah, Lapsley holding on to this like a dog with a bone, and who can blame him, because he doesn't want the distance and starts receiving low kicks again. But Adetola does well, goes around, has double unders himself. Now looking for the right hand. Will he look to chop in another low kick here?
He needs to go forward and land these strikes here.
Checks the low kick. What a fight.
Adetola covering up well. With looping punches from Lapsley.
Lapsley's got some work rate for a light heavyweight. This is the third round, and you know, he's done all this wrestling and he's still pouring it on. Credit to Adetola for switching his position again.
Nice knees. Adetola again being economical. He's using this position to rest, to control. He might sense that he could potentially be up on the scorecards here, and he wants to control this fight. He's working on those legs, looking for the knee to the thigh area there on the right side of Lapsley.
Yeah, I mean, it's in terms of areas to attack on Lapsley's legs, I think there's less areas that aren't damaged at the moment. His legs look a real mess.
Nice work rate here from Adetola. Working the knees, working the right hooks to the face. Big power punches here when as he separates. This is when he needs to put the combinations together and then finish with that leg kick, move off. Leg kick, beautiful. Lapsley now just not able to fire this double leg shot. And that could be because of all the damage to his legs.
His leg looks horrific. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. I apologize, Kristian Lapsley. If anything, I don't actually want Pelu to kick you in the shin again, because it's tough to watch, because that shin is a real mess there. Credit to Lapsley for still being stood here and still mixing it up in this one. Still throwing strikes with that leg as well, Dean. Unbelievable.
He's landing these knees in this position. You can see here from the camera angle that Adetola's using that head to force the face away of Lapsley. And pin him up to the cage, big punches here. He goes straight away to controlling the bicep. Hand control here, mixes in the strikes, goes straight back and controls Lapsley's bicep. Faking the leg kick there, I like that.
Yeah, nice little body shot from Adetola in there as well.
Oh, it's overhand right. He's got Lapsley wobbled. Double leg attempt from Adetola and he slams him down.
Wow, picked his man up and threw him across the cage. Unbelievable action here. Massive credit to both these light heavyweights. What a fantastic co-main event here at FIGHTSTAR 13. Both fighters having their moments in this, and wow, what a night's work for both these gents, Dean. Unbelievable.
We saw the intelligent work rate from Adetola. And he's got some experience there. He's been around a long time, and he's got a great team behind him in Team Titan. And they really do cover all the angles. And he came up with that game plan to control with leg kicks, use strikes to disguise it, and even at the end, go for a takedown of his own. Just be really unpredictable. And when he needed to rest, he initiated the clinch, used the head as pressure, worked the strikes to keep the ref off his back, and recovered sufficiently, then broke and implemented again his game plan. Excellent work by Adetola.
Okay, we'll have you in the centre.
Hand over to our MC, Buddy
Ladies and
Johnson,
gentlemen,
for the
round of applause for
official
our fighters
judges'
this evening.
verdict.
Come on! Inside the cage, this bout goes a distance over 3 rounds, and we go to your judges' scorecards. Our judges scored the bout 29-27, 29-27, and 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Pelu, the Nigerian Diamond Adetola.